How am I only now finding out about this card? In the last pack, there was some slight Red Dragon Archfiend support released that not a lot of people clocked outside of actual sort of die-hard fans of the deck. And that is most directly the Red Lotus King Flame Crime, as well as the Shining Star Dragon. And I'm going to talk about these cards in particular and how they help this deck. So starting off with the Red Lotus King, this card is, first of all, searchable from your Soul Resonator, of course. Secondly, it can special summon itself in your hand if you control a level 3 or lower feed tuner, which is pretty damn awesome. When this card is used as material for a Synchro Summon, you get to send a normal trap from your deck to the graveyard. Now, why is that relevant to Red Dragon Archfiend in particular? Aside from the synergy of Soul Archfiend, you are going to be using it to send Red Rain from your deck to the grave. Red Rain, basically, whenever you Synchro Summon a level 8 or higher Dark Dragon, you get to add this card from your graveyard back to your hand. So your Lotus King effectively searches your deck for Red Rain. And Red Rain allows you, so long as you control a level 8 or higher Synchro monster, to banish all monsters on the field other than the one with the highest level, and that monster remains unaffected by card effects until the end of the turn. So it adds effectively a full board wipe to the end of your board, which is pretty fucking awesome. Next, we have the Shining Star Dragon, which basically acts as a Crimson Dragon quick play. So typically the limitation with the Crimson Dragon in this deck is that it's a light dragon. So by the time you're capable of summoning it, you've already locked yourself into Dark Dragon synchros. Not very good. However, the Shining Star Dragon makes the Crimson Dragon much easier to play in this deck, because what this guy basically does is during your opponent's turn, you get to activate this card in your hand to bring back a Dragon Synchro monster from your graveyard. You special summon that and itself, and then you get to quick play Synchro Summon using any monsters on your field. But more often than not, you're going to be using it with your Crimson Dragon. Crimson Dragon then going to be able to target one of your existing dragons in the field, most notably the Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Abyss, to summon out a dragon with a matching level. So we've kind of optimized our deck to utilize its effect a little more. We're playing the Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon as a level 8 target, Trishula, Dragon of the Ice Barrier, as a level 9 target, and the Crystal Clear Wing Synchro Dragon as our level 10 target. All three of which are phenomenally powerful cards, especially on summon. You want to get Trish banishing directly from the hand, you can. So the Crimson Dragon does bring a ton of utility, and one of my favorite points about it is that this card is searchable off of Magnomet. Konami, give me Magnomet to 3 so I can use the Shining Star Dragon, because Shining Star Dragon and Magnomet on your field, or any Bestial, will give you access to a full power, well, not a full power Chaos Angel like through its effect, but if you were to Synchro Summon using this on your own turn, you could go into a full power Chaos Angel very easily, which is something that this deck prior to this didn't do very easily. It wasn't impossible. You could do, you know, like Vision plus Lebellion, but it was a little bit more awkward. The Shining Star Dragon makes that a lot easier. So this is the deck. The extra deck looks a little bit weird, perhaps, to some people who either haven't played RDA in a while. Even like regular fans of RDA probably don't see things like Samsara very often, but this card has saved my ass more than once, thanks to the effect of the Shining Star Dragon, being able to use this, targeting Samsara, bringing it back from the graveyard. And the reason Samsara is here as well is because it being a level 5 allows you to use the Red Lotus King and Vision Resonator for a Synchro Summon, and then you can combine that with your Shining Star Dragon for plays during your opponent's turn after getting access to your Red Rain. So everything is built in a very sort of specific way. We are not playing the Supernova Dragon. However, if you want to mix this with Centurion, I think you could definitely make that work, and using the Shining Star Dragon go into a very easy Cosmic Blizzard. Definitely an option. I did play around with that. It's pretty neat. I do prefer it somewhat pure, but I can definitely see a world where someone would rather play the Centurion cards. But ultimately, we're going to take this, we're going to hop in a couple of games, I'm going to see if I can get the synergy to work to show off, but worst case scenario, what we're going to have is some top tier Red Dragon Archfiend gameplay. So if you want to see more videos like this, or anything else of course that we do on this channel, make sure you subscribe to catch it as it comes out, and like this to help your boy out. Let's dive in. Alrighty, it looks like we're going first. This could definitely be a bot or something like that, though, based off the no sleeves, no drip, fucking rescue rabbit mate. Could definitely be a bot, but we'll cross our fingers. We are going to go for Resonator Call here. This is going to not get ashed. Interesting. So we're going to go for Soul Resonator then. Add it from deck to hand. Perfect. Droll? No droll. Alright, perfect. Alright, Soul Resonator brings itself out. We're going to activate its effect now. We're going to search our deck. You could definitely go for the Red Lotus King Flame Crime if you really wanted to. Number one, we already have Red Rain, so we don't need to. Number two, you normally don't want to do this as your primary play because the Bone Archfiend lane is still stronger under most circumstances. So you would still rather go for the Bone Archfiend lane. If you're unfamiliar with the Bone Archfiend lane, then you better learn today, boy. We're going to go for the Bone Archfiend. We're going to drop Red Rain from hand since it will add itself back. Excellent for that purpose as well. They are going to go for the Maxi. Maybe a player then, because he did sort of toggle off for quite a while there. We are going to go for the Ash onto the Maxi. If this is an actual player, we might see an early scoop. 45 card deck. Maxi doesn't resolve at... yeah, shit. God, I fucking hate people, man. Alright, this opponent is actually on a win streak, so I'm expecting him to... I'm expecting this to be an actual player. We'll see, though. We are going to start our play with Resonator Call. Excellent bait for the likes of Ash Blossom. If he wants to Ash this, that would be a-okay by me. Looks like he doesn't want to Ash that. That, again, suits me just fine. We already have Crimson Gaia in hand, so you're going to search for Red Zone. Meaning Crimson Gaia is just going to search for Vision, right? So I don't really want a second one in hand. I think I'm just going to grab our Crimson Resonator to act as discard fodder for our Bone Archfiend. So yeah, that will work just fine. Now we're going to normal summon the Soul Resonator. Going to activate its effect to search our deck for, of course, our Bone Archfiend. Love to see it. Activating the Bone Archfiend, we're going to discard the Crimson Resonator. Normally you would mill this card off of the Bone Archfiend's effect, but it really doesn't matter how it gets to the graveyard. All that matters is that it gets there. So now we're going to go for the Bone Archfiend's effect. We're going to modulate the level of, let's say... we'll modulate its own level. We're going to grab then the... damn, Overloop. We're going to send to Grave. Decreasing its level by 1. Now we got a level 3 and a level 3. Now we're going to go into our Red Rising Dragon. So this is your baseline with Resonators. And hopefully he lets this go through. The Shining Star Dragon in our hand is beautiful because I really do want to show this card off. And there's a lot of cards that work super well with, right? Even outside of the Crimson Dragon. Just look at this. Red Rising plus Shining Star Dragon. That gets us into Dissipator even if we get totally stopped right now. So the Shining Star Dragon is fucking awesome, man. It's so good. Now we're going to go for Crimson Resonator's effect. We're going to special summon from our deck. We can do a few things. Definitely Synchron Resonator. Do we want to do Vision? I can get access to Vision through the graveyard. I kind of want to go for Soul. But Vision is just more useful, man. Just the extra level 2 tuners is, generally speaking, just generically more useful. So I think I'm going to stick to the plan. We're going to go Synchron Resonator and our Vision Resonator. Oh, Nibiru? Oh, this would be a big nib. That would actually be a... big nib. Big Nibiru. Okay. Okay. And then, perfect. I get to show off the Shining Star Dragon. This is actually pretty fucking cool. Alright, awesome. So Vision then is going to search our deck for the Red Zone. Synchron Resonator is going to search our deck for... or sorry, grab back from Graveyard, I should say. I already have normal summoned. I should just grab Vision back. That's fine. Totally fine. Synchron Resonator, adding the Vision Resonator back in hand. Excellent follow-up. This card's going to grab us our Red Zone. Great. I don't think I'm playing the other trap card in this particular variant. We're going to go Crimson Gaia then. And we're going to set our Red Zone. We're going to go Crimson Gaia, activate to search our deck for the Soul Resonator for next turns. We have follow-up. Ultimately, I think we're in a pretty good spot here. I'm going to set our called by. So the only thing I'm thinking about right now is I could banish Red Rising for Overloop and then summon Red Rising during the next turn of Red Zone, but that doesn't actually get us anywhere, so I'm not going to do that. It would be plays, but they wouldn't do anything. So we're gonna let him nib us, that's fine. Hands off, we'll take the nib this time, but it does actually put us in a pretty solid spot to use our Shining Star Dragon, which I'm super excited about. I might actually even hold off until he like banishes something. I mean, I've got Called By, so I can banish something from his graveyard to negate it, and then I can return that same banished card back to negate something else off of the Bestial Dissipator. Normal summon Trudea. Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna let that go. We're not gonna do any rash plays yet. We're gonna chill for now until I get to Called By something. Because our targets for synchro summoning, we don't have that many of them. We kind of just have the Bestial Dissipator. Before end of main, that's interesting because you're a continuous trap card, but you don't actually you don't do much. During your opponent's turn, this card is blah 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 blah. During the main phase, yeah, you can't even summon this during the battle phase. It says during the main phase. So even though it's a trap card, he can't use it. All right, so he's gonna clear the token out. And then what? Why did you set Emeth and not Primura? Okay. We are gonna see a link into Mask Arena. Okay, so not SP. He's setting up IP so that during my turn, he can go for the SP. Okay, got it. That makes sense. That makes sense. Honestly, I'm gonna go Called By the Grave on Emeth, because Emeth can come back from the graveyard, so we can. So we're gonna go Toggle On as well. So we're gonna Called By, we're gonna get rid of Emeth, and now we're gonna go for the Shining Star Dragon's effect. We're gonna activate it, we're gonna target our Red Rising Dragon, summon both. And then immediately, I guess it's optional to synchro summon, so I don't even technically have to. I don't know why I wouldn't, but you don't have to. So there's that. That's pretty neat. All right, we're going to go for the Bestial Dissipator then in attack position, and we have a banished monster in our opponent's field in order to negate. All right, beautiful. We have the Bone Archfiend in our graveyard. We have Soul Resonator in hand to search for our Crime. We got Branded Regained coming out in our opponent's field. Again, not going to do us a ton of favors because... Or not going to do him a ton of favors. I might draw him a card, actually, I guess, but... So? Okay. Draw a card, buddy. Ooh, another great searching card. That is great. That is good. That is good. Love to see it. Love to see it. He doesn't even have his fucking field spell, man. What is this clown doing? Okay, we got a few options. So we're going to start with some of our search cards, I think. We're going to go for Crimson Gaia to begin with. Going to just start searching, baiting cards out, seeing if he's got anything he wants to activate. He is going to activate Trudea, which I almost care about. Unfortunately for him, I don't. So he's going to boost up his level. That's fine. I'm going to add another soul to hand. Fuck it. Gives me free discard fodder, because this card is useful in graveyard, remember. And if we need to get additional access to it in a grind game, Crimson Gaia gets from grave as well. So right now we're just filling out our deck. So I guess we can activate this. I think my only search target for you is another copy of Vision Resonator. I think I've got like my entire fucking rotation of tuners in play. Which is fine because Soul Resonator and the Prime can work together, so it's not a big deal. I don't have another level 6 though. The thing about this build is we only play one copy of Red Rising, which you probably don't want to do. I might cut a Scarred and play a second Red Rising. It does sometimes come up, not as often as you would think, but it does sometimes come up. We are going to go for Soul Resonator. Saving my Dissipator negate for that IP, because I mean, even realistically, even if you were to like IP banish, SP banish my Dissipator, I would just bring it back. It literally wouldn't matter. All right, we got Lotus, the Flame King, and again, because we're up so much, I can actually play around with my Samsara to get access to a similar sort of board we would have with a second Red Rising, and you're going to see how. So we're going to summon out this guy. We're going to deal some burn damage. You know, a little bit of burn. 400 per fire monster, so that's 800 burn. Take that, fucking dork. Then we're going to go Vision out to the field. All right. Perfect. All right, now we're going to go Vision and Crime into Samsara. Samsara, a level 5 2600 defense points, Dark Dragon Synchro. That's going to trigger 2 effects. Our Flame Crime first, Vision Resonator second. Vision Resonator only really gets to search us an additional copy of Crimson Gaia at this stage. That's why, like, I do sometimes like running Fiendish Golem, the trap card. It is searchable and it is pretty decent disruption, but it's not the greatest card to see in hand, so I don't always like it. But it's fine. If you really wanted to, it's okay. I would rather just have the second Crimson Gaia, honestly. Flame Crown, gonna send Red Rain. Beautiful. Okay, what are you gonna do now, buddy? Because even if he were to, like, somehow miraculously wipe my board, Red Zone and Overloop can really help me rebuild. So now we're gonna go in to the Scarred Dragon Archfiend. Alright, now we're about to make some big boy plays. Red Rain gonna add itself back to our hand as well, which is fucking dope. Because now that I've got a Red Dragon Archfiend on my field, like, this shit just got a whole lot easier. This shit just got a whole lot easier, I'm not gonna lie to you. I am not gonna lie. We're gonna go Overloop then. We're gonna loop away the Red Rising Dragon. Hell yeah, brother. That is gone. Now, I have used my normal summon. Branded Regain, gonna shuffle back. You know what? I'm gonna go Red Zone to pop. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna pop one of the back row. I'm gonna see what it is. I'm gonna see if I can force him to use it. Because if he activates IP, then that's an imperm. We can get some real useful information out of this chain. Alright, so this chain's resolving. Why didn't I get a chance to chain to myself? I wanted to chain my Red Zone. What? IP Masquerina. Yeah, whatever. Gonna bounce back MF. Gonna negate that hoe. What do we destroy? Droplet? Oh, that's a second droplet. No way. Oh, shit. Well, you're gonna have to send... I mean, I guess he could drop cards out of his hand. He sends Regain, though. Okay. Fair. Does he only want to negate Dissipator? That is interesting. Interesting. Okay. All right. Okay. I see the line. I see the vision. I see the dream. All right. SP. SP's gonna come out. Gets to banish something here. He could banish my Scarred Dragon Archfiend. He might be scared about the big scary monster, man. Scarred Dragon Archfiend has that effect on people. He is gonna banish the big scary monster. You know, it do be like that, man. Shit's scary. I'm gonna Red Zone now to bring back my Scarred. I'm gonna see if he SP banishes the Dissipator. He does. Interesting. Okay. That makes a twisted kind of sense. Does he think that I can't, like... oh, now I've got no cards to destroy to trigger Crimson Gaia to bring back an RDA. Damn, bro might be 5-head. He might be smarter than I'm giving him credit for. So we could... Okay, so I'm gonna go for the Bone Archfiend. I'm just thinking, like, if there's a lane that gets me to lethal here. So I'm gonna send the RDA off my field to summon this Bone Archfiend here. You're a level 4. That'll trigger this. Summon out the OG Red Dragon Archfiend from my extra deck. Do you have another Nibiru? There's no shot you have another Nibiru. There is no goddamn way you have another Nibiru. I'm going to banish the Scarred Dragon Archfiend. That gives me a Red Zone target for next turn if I need it. We're going to go Overloop. Overloop's a tuner, so we can go Overloop and Bone Archfiend into Scarlight here. Yeah, we're not going to have lethal. It's going to be close, but it's not lethal. That's totally fine. Could I have done anything else that made a bit of space here? I don't think so. I really don't. He could nib right now, and I would be sad, but it would be okay. Yeah, he's not gonna... Oh, he might not. Are we gonna get nibbed twice in one match? Is that it? Bro. Brother. Oh, they had a little nib counter. That's cool. I didn't know they did that. I was wondering what that little yellow mark was last time. Alright, shit. Fuck me then, I guess. Continue me in. Set Red Rain. I'm gonna end my turn. That's fine. That is absolutely fine by me. Get our Dissipator back at full power. What do you do from here, though? Like, I still have, like, my red zone. I still have my Disputer negate. My token and my monster are both too big for you to swing over, even with your 3,000 attack points. That's damn, bro just fucking had Primera in hand. A Royal Primera. What a fucking guy. I'm gonna go for Red Rain here. So basically what's gonna happen here is everything other than the Nibiru's are gonna get banished. I'm pretty sure. Also the highest level, yeah. So the Nib token and Nibiru himself will be on the field, but they'll be totally unaffected. And my token is way better than his Nibiru. So we're in a winning spot there. Yeah, he's gonna go SP. Gonna try and banish some of his own cards. He's gonna try and banish my Disputer, no doubt. Oh, he's gonna try and get rid of the Nib token. That's gonna be a pass for me, dog. I'm gonna be a $1.50 with you. And I'm gonna return his card so I can still bring mine back off of red zone. And we can get this Red Rain back every single turn. Like, we can recycle Red Rain every turn. And that's just, it's incredible. So he does get to search his deck for a card still. I don't think there's anything he can search for that I care about. Yeah, he grabs the field spell. And that's fine, but I'm gonna red zone immediately to put an RDA name on my field. And now I have a pop on red zone. Yeah, like he goes for this. I just activate red zone, I pop it, and that's it. There's no way the last card in his hand is useful. That's interesting. Huh. Oh, in defense. Oh, no. Please target the token. Please target the token. Yes. You fucking idiot. We're too big. Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I honestly, that's what I wanted to see. That's Red Rain right there. All right, getting into our second game. Honestly, that was great. We got to show off everything we wanted to show off there in game one, which is awesome. They're going to start their turn with Le Fenrir. Interesting. I'm not going to do anything just yet. He's, of course, going to activate the search his deck for a card. We don't know if he's playing, like, pure Kashtira yet. He grabs a Unicorn, so this could just be a Kashtira engine in potentially a stun deck. Ah, okay. We got a little bit of stun. Stun set 1 pass is not great for them. Okay. Oh, this is a fucking hand, though. Jesus. Okay. We're gonna start with Imperm on the Xiaogan, of course. So fuck that guy. In particular. All right. Perfect. Perfect. Bestial Lubellion comes next. We're going to activate its effect. We're going to get searching. Don't really want to reveal to my opponent what we're playing just yet. I want to sort of make sure we got that element of surprise. Yeah, no. Now we're going to grab the Bestial Magnomet. Yeah? Make a little bit of Magnomet up in here. Yeah, let's go Magnomet. Because Magnomet can search for the Shining Star Dragon, which is sick. So if I need to do Shining Star Dragon, I guess I can't really with Xiaogan here. But we'll see. Okay, I'm gonna go Crimson Gaia next. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna go for the Gaia. So the Gaia is gonna get searching. I was kind of hoping it would be at something. He's got 3 cards in hand. No way these aren't hand traps, right? He's got to have something. All right, we're gonna go for Soul Resonator then, which worst case scenario will act as discard fodder. Okay, let's go for Soul. Activating its effect, we're going to search our deck for a card. One type of monster. Ooh, that is troublesome, sir. Well, you've got a Psychic and a Spellcaster, so I guess you got to drop the Xiaogan at least, which is fine by me. Yeah. Okay, that's kind of annoying. It really is. Alright, we're going to grab the Bone Archfiend. We might have to go for the Bestial Magnomet. Honestly. Oh! Oh, shit! Never mind! Oh, he just made my job so much easier. Oh, you're such a legend. Why would you do that, you fucking idiot? You fucking idiot. Why would you do that? Alright, gonna banish the Jowgen. Summon out the Bestial Magnomet. Magnomet gonna activate its effect to get searching during the end phase of this turn. Now we're gonna special summon from the graveyard the Bestial Lubellion. Oh, you're a guy. You sure wanted the click button, huh? Alright, we're gonna go for the Bestial Lubellion's effect, and we're gonna play Branded Regained from our deck into the Spell Trap card zone. Hopefully we can start building up the advantage we need to potentially win this game. We're gonna take out that Fenrir. Alright, this may just end up being a Bestial game. Let's see, though. Alright. Magnomic gets searching. We are going to grab the... We don't have any Synchro Monsters, of course, so we are going to grab the Durisworm just to grant us that additional advantage down the line. What? I'm very confused, I must say. I am very confused. I don't know. I really don't. I'm going to go for Regained, I guess. To grab back Magnomet again. I don't know. I don't know, Chief. I don't know why I would do that, actually. That wasn't very smart of me. I really should have waited. There was no reason for me to do that. Yeah, you're going to lose some defense. 1600 attack. Oh? Tribute set? What do you mean? What are these games? Alright, we're gonna banish the Trifortress Atops, I guess. You're gonna summon out my Durisworm. That's gonna trigger Regained to shuffle his card back and let me draw one. Alright, Void Apocalypse, pretty neat. We can use that to start generating some advantage, which is nice. Let's draw one. I can't put out any of my tuners, though. I would need to draw into the Shining Star Dragon. So I would. So I'm just going to start just grabbing cards, man. I'm just going to start milling out my deck. We're going to activate Void Apocalypse. I'm literally just going to start milling out the deck. We're going to go, we're going to send a card from hand to grave to drop a Fiend from from deck to grave as well. So we're going to drop Overloop, I guess. We're just milling out the deck, because Vision then is also going to search us a card. Grabbing another Crimson Gaia. Hell yeah, River. Alright, we're going to play you. I can't even play any of these dorks. That's fine. I guess we're just putting the pause on him. I mean, he tribute set this. I can have a lot of defense. Santa Claus? I mean, it does have a lot of defense. To be fair, it does. Alright. Santa Claus gaming right now. That is a Fiend, sir. So you're locked into Fiends so long as you control the Claws of Santa. Got it. Got it. It's not even a special summon monsters. Why can't even, like... I thought it wasn't on field. Oh, the shit! Oh, we drew it! We drew the Shining Star Dragon! Yes! It's time! Alright, we normal summon. It is finally time. It is finally time. Now we're going to use the Shining Star Dragon and the Bestial Magnomet to go into the Bestial Dissipator. Finally, a dragon with some meat in its bones. That's going to grab us back Red Rain as well. This card cannot be destroyed by battle, right? And it's not terribly useful, but, you know, better than nothing. Into the battle phase. Swinging with the Bestial Dissipator. Perfect. Alright, we finally put the pause in this man. Attacking directly with the Durisworm. It is about time. Turn 18, we got some movement going in this match. Main phase 2. We are going to go for Red Rain now. Yeah, let's just end it here. Just in case I need this guy's effect at some point, I would rather have him like in play. So that's totally fine. Chances are what's going to happen is he's going to try summoning a card, and then I'm just going to go for Red Rain to wipe the field. And he's going to have a bad time. But realistically, even if it goes for the likes of Castor Unicorn, I don't see the threat. Okay, he's gonna go for Xiaogan, I guess. Discard a random card from your hand. Destroy all special summon monsters on the field. Neither player can special summon monsters. I don't think so. So I'm gonna go for Maxi. Alright, I'm gonna let that chain resolve. Then I'm gonna go for Red Rain. I guess I could have chained to his activation. But if he has like Judgment or something, I would rather just know. Oh! Shadow Imprisoning Mirror. Negate all dark monster effects activated on the field or in the graveyard. Really? Shadow Imprisoning Mirror. That's interesting. That does suck. That really sucks. Alright, now we're gonna go for Branded Regained. Gonna shuffle back my Durisworm to draw one. Alright, that's fine. Not that there's really much left to draw in my deck. Alright, gonna go for a Unicorn. That's gonna trigger Branded Regained. Gonna summon Magnomit. Now Magnomit's gonna grab me my other Shining Star Dragon, which is handy. Well, actually, no, it's not because of Shadow Imprisoning Mirror. Shit. I guess it's just gonna not do very much. Activating the Unicorn, I am gonna Velar that. Just because I can. And then what do? I guess you could just crash into my Magnama, but that doesn't get you very far. Alright, gonna set one. Yeah, he's better crashing than not crashing, but it really doesn't get him much. I guess he could have another Kashtira monster in hand, which would be somewhat annoying. Secret Village of the Spellcasters. Do you have a spellcaster to summon? No, you just can't use spells. I'm so confused. I'm so confused. This game has been confusing. I am not satisfied with this duel so far. I'm gonna activate Bestial Baldric. Luckily, Shadow Imprisoning Mirror does not negate monster effects activated in the hand. So I'm gonna banish the Shining Star Dragon from my graveyard, so I can shuffle it back into my deck and increase the likelihood with which I will draw it in the coming turns. Because it is a decent card, and I would like to keep my deck size somewhat healthy. I eat into it a lot with my Void Apocalypse, so I want to make sure I don't deck out. Never mind, not gonna happen. That was one of the games. Sure as hell was one of the games that have ever happened. Our OBS is fucking around on me there, but we're cutting into the start of our second duel. So let's get to work, shall we? Gotta go for the Incredible Ecclesia. What have we got in our hand? Lebellion, Baldric, Uvolup, Resonator, and Branded Regained. All right, so they're gonna go. They've got Vishuda in play, the Incredible Ecclesia as well, setting one and passing turn. Why is that? Good sir. Okay, we're gonna draw for turn. This is a promo match. I feel like that shouldn't be, unless he's playing, right, and hear me out, the Fallen of Albaz in his deck. That would be funny. Hang on. There's no way, right, though? Ain't no way. We're gonna activate Branded Regained. This could be a blackout, too. Well, no, it couldn't be. It could be, actually. Bro, why are you such a bitch? Alright, we're going to activate the Bestial Baldric, then we're going to banish the Vishuda from his graveyard to summon out our Baldric. I don't believe Branded Regained is going to see that, though, so we might not get our draw, which kind of sucks, but, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, it did not. Okay. Annoying, but, again, whatever. We're going to activate, then, the Crimson Gaia. Just gonna activate as many sort of search cards as we can, get some advantage on the roll. We're gonna go for Crimson Gaia's effect. Now we're gonna get searching our deck for a Red Dragon Archfiend related card. We're gonna grab the Soul Resonator. Gonna activate now the effect of the Bestial Lobelion. We're gonna get searching our deck for another Bestial. Gonna grab Magnomet. In terms of maximizing our interruption, I'm going to normal summon Vision Resonator. I mean, I could just play for the fucking fences right now. I could absolutely just swing for the fences. And it really wouldn't even be that many draws. It really wouldn't. I'm starting to think I might do that. Alright, we're gonna normal summon the Soul Resonator. We're gonna swing for the fences here. We're gonna activate its effect. We're gonna get searching. He does have the Ecclesia. I am worried about an Albaz. Oh, Veeler. Interesting. Okay, so now you don't have a discard for an Albaz. But you will if I special summon something. Sure. That is fine. Veeler is going to negate my Soul Resonator, which absolutely sucks, but it is what it is. We're going to special summon out the Vision Resonator then. He will draw. Fully aware. However, I believe being able to go into the Scarred Dragon Archfiend will simply be worth it. Alright, so we're going to use these two. We're going to go into the Scarred Dragon Archfiend. That's going to trigger Vision Resonator. It's going to grab us Red Zone, which is the real reason I wanted to do this. He is going to go for Ecclesia, though. This has got to be Albaz, right? It's got to be Albaz. Oh, it's the Ivory Sword Soul. Interesting. Okay, that makes kind of sense. I don't know why you wouldn't just combo last turn. Alright, I'm going to go Branded Regain then. Gonna bring out my Baldric, since you were so nice as to summon a monster. Out he comes. I'll take extra fucking OTK material. That's 2,500 defense, which is unironically going to do him a lot of favors in terms of keeping him alive this turn. Damn, I wish I had access to my Vision Resonator again. That would have been sick. Okay, so how do we... I want to get you off the field somehow. Yeah, okay, that's fine. So we're going to tribute the Scarred Dragon Archfiend for the Bestial Lobelion. Out it comes. Perfect. That's going to trigger Scarred Dragon Archfiend to summon out the original Red Dragon Archfiend. Our opponent's drawing a lot of cards here. I kind of feel like we're under a little bit of pressure. I can't help but feel a little pressured. We're going to summon the Red Dragon Archfiend. He may go for the Iris Sword Soul to pop this guy now. Yeah, he will. That's fine. I don't mind that because it's just going to trigger my Crimson Gaia to bring back my Scarred Dragon Archfiend, which, you know, is definitely not the worst thing in the world. Out it comes. Beautiful. That is... it's not lethal. Fuck. Oh, Nibiru! Shit. I didn't think about Nibiru. That was dumb of me. I should have thought about that. Oh. See, that right there is fuck shit. Alright. Alright. Alrighty. Alright, I gotta go for the Bestial Magnomet then. I'm still gonna play. Fuck him. I'm gonna play the game. Ain't jack shit you can do about it. I'm gonna banish the Scarred Dragon Archfiend from my graveyard. Gonna play the Bestial Magnomet. Bestial Magnomet's gonna activate and search during my end phase. I am not going to activate Branded Regain because I do not want to shuffle back that Scarred Dragon Archfiend. Ash Blossom. Interesting. He's gonna stop my Shining Star Dragon then, which kind of hurts my feelings, but it's not the worst thing in the world. It does suck, but, you know, takes a card out of his hand, I guess. Now we're going to go for the Obsessive Overloop. Gonna shuffle back the... Or sorry, we're gonna banish the Red Dragon Archfiend. If he's just playing Sword Soul, I think even with a fucking bajillion cards in hand, I should be fine. This one we are gonna shuffle back. I am gonna shuffle back the original RDA. You do like to keep a little Red Dragon Archfiend in the back pocket for a rainy day. Yeah, no. Now we're gonna go Resonator Call. We're gonna grab ourselves a... I have already special summoned Vision. Might honestly just still grab Vision. And anyway, I'm gonna grab Soul. I'm gonna grab Soul for next turn just for some recursion. Again, ye old rainy day fund. Now we're gonna go for the Bestial Dissipator. It's not gonna be lethal, but it's gonna be damage. And sometimes damage is all we can hope for. Now we're gonna activate the Bestial Dissipator's effects. We're gonna grab back the Scarred Dragon Archfiend from my banish pile. Gonna play him out of the field. Beautiful. He's continuing to draw cards. This could be bad. All things considered, this was probably not the play. Into the battle phase, we're going to take out the Nibiru with the Bestial Dissipator. 5 damage. 3k to the face. Alright, me and 2. Going to set our red zone. And... that'll do us. That'll do us for now. That'll do us for now. We have regained, which can bring back something. Okay, they're gonna go cross out Designator for Maxi. Interesting. Yeah, I don't have Maxi. You're welcome to it though. Oh, he's got Imperm in hand. Guarantee you, he's got Imperm in hand. To negate my Dissipator, right? He does. Smart. Smart. I like it. Smart. He's a smart man. I like him. Okay. That's fair. That's fair. That's totally fair. Okay. Shifana. Interesting. Shifana's neat. I like Shifana. I'm going to use Branded Regain, though. To bring back the... I could bring back the Baldrick's the correct choice. So it is. The Baldrick is the correct choice. Out it comes. Beautiful. Alright, gonna link off into the Monk. Makes sense. That's gonna trigger the Baldrick. I can't really see if this guy's effects or anything, because they will... he'll simply negate it. Anything he's capable of summoning will simply negate it. Which sucks, but, you know, stopping him from having a normal monster in the field prevents him from using the Tenyu effects, so I don't mind it too much. Normal summon Moyi. Activate Moyi. Revealing Taya. I have to do this in response to an effect. I'm just gonna do it now. Fuck it. If it works out, great. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I'm gonna use it now. We're just gonna destroy the Moyu. If it works out, great. If it doesn't, if he already has the... He almost certainly has a strategist already. And if he does, then, it, you know, woe on me, right? But we'll see. He has Emergence, which I cannot negate, so... There you go. Grabbing the strategist. Okay, so he didn't have the strategist, but he did have a way to search for it. That does mean that he cannot search his deck for Protoss, which would have been significantly more detrimental. So that's something. Alright, summons that strategist. Probably going to summon a token as well. Okay, okay, okay. It only took them to draw 400 cards, but Sword Soul's putting up a fight. You know, they only needed to draw 40 cards. Alright, into Baron. Baron. Miss Baron. So we're going to take 1200 points of damage. Oh, shit! He has Summit? Damn. they don't often play Summit. That's my B. I guess you could just bring back the Strategist and go for a second. No, he's gonna bring back Taya. Bitch move, bro. Okay, so what way would you want to play this? You probably want to bring out the Taya, banish a card to play another token, and then go these two into Boxia, right? You probably want to play Boxia. Boxia clears out the token and the RDA. You pop this. Boxia destroys the token, brings back a level 4 or lower monster, let's say the Mo Yi. That gives him 3k, 53, 63, 7,000 damage. Damn, I lost. Yeah, I'm not gonna sit through this. GG's, well done. Damn, alright. Maxi might be a card. Maxi might be a card. I might have underestimated Sword Soul. Might be. And there you have it. We pretty much got to see everything that I was wanting to show off. We got to see Red Rain in action. We got to see the Lotus King in action. We got to see the Shining Star Dragon in action. We had some wins, some losses. Fun time all around. It's hard to go wrong with some Red Dragon Archfiend. So if you're a fan of the Master Faster, or if you're a fan of Red Dragon Archfiend in general, never been a better time to pick it up. It is still really solid. Still pretty damn powerful. And with these new tools, it's really hard to pin down. It's not quite as prone to certain forms of interruption as it was before. Still has its problems, right? What deck doesn't, except Snake Eyes. But that is pretty much the updated list. 45 card list. Ratios are, of course, adjustable, right? You don't have to play the Lebellion and Regain package. You can play Shining Star at 1, realistically, if you wanted to. Vision between 1 and 2, 2 to 3. All up to yourself. You can maybe play 2 Red Lotus King, although I personally didn't really like playing it at 2. But yeah, everything in the list is absolutely up to interpretation. I really like the 45 card list. I like the balance that it gives me. I very rarely fan myself up at starters. I like the number of extenders. I'm just a fan. So if you got this far, make sure you're subscribed, that you like this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.